YouTube channel in 2020.
You deserve it.
What else? I have something else to say because that's what started it. But what's really driving me is because I want to make my parents proud at a young age because my mom she has very much health issues and my dad is a senior citizen. So I want to make them proud at an early age because most kids, they think that their parents are going to last forever for the rest of their childhood. But when I was 5-year-old, my mom almost died. I had to save my mom's life at the age of 5 years old because I knew that something was wrong with her. So I told my grandma to take her to the hospital. And they said that if she wasn't there 1 minute later, she would have died. And for a month, I didn't see my mom because she was in ICU, and those were the worst 30 days of my life. But
So hard.
But I had a long talk to God, and I told him, if you can bring my mom back, I will be the greatest son that I could ever be.
You'll make me cry. Yeah, I'm certain your mama is proud because I'm proud. We're all proud of you.
Thank you.
Your mom and your dad, and you are so smart.
Thank you.
It's just a blessing. I see. Now, I hear you have a favorite football team. What's your favorite football?
My favorite football team is the Las Vegas Raiders.
Right. Can you tell us what makes them your favorite team?
Well, when I was about 2 years old, I had watched my first Raiders game. That was my first NFL game I watched, and I knew that the Raiders would always have a special place in my heart, and I knew that I always wanted to be into the journalism, so I decided that I wanted to commentate on Raiders games.
Well, you got a made-up mind. This made up, so I'm curious to know, in your future, what do you want to be? What's your ultimate goal?
In the future, I want to be a journalist, a sports broadcaster, an entrepreneur, and an investor.
Wow. And you got to interview one of the players from your favorite team.
Devontae Adams.
What was that like for you?
It was great because it's like the journalism environment is always the same. Whether you're interviewing kids on the sideline in Little League, like Brody Amina and Kareem 2K Knox, or you're interviewing NFL players on the field, it's kind of like the same experience because in the end, you're just a journalist interviewing people and you're doing your favorite job because I love my job and I always take it seriously. So being down there with Devontae Adams, it was great. So, yeah.
Very smart.
Okay, we definitely want to hear this coming from you. What do you think makes a great sports reporter?
What I think makes a great sports broadcaster, I'm not saying that you have to love your job and be good at it, but I think that you have to take seriousness with your job and you always have to come into your interviews prepared. That's what I think makes a good sports broadcaster.
Young man, you're a great example. Okay, you're starting to get a lot of fans online, and even in this room, you get more and more fans. So, first of all, what your friends do,
okay,
and what they think of what you're doing.
All right, so every time I go to school, can I get an autograph? Can I get an autograph? They're asking pictures and stuff, bring their friends to school. Everybody in the lunchroom is like, hey, can I get an autograph or something? It's funny because one time I was sitting next to my friend who I was eating Cheetos, right? So he had asked me, hey, can you autograph me with your Cheetos? I said, no.
So you didn't sign that with a Cheeto?
No. My mom says I can't have any of the autographs because you never know what they can do with it.
Oh. And yours may become really valuable. So you think that through. But you already got a good little business mind. I already see it. Now, the Super Bowl is coming up. What advice do you have for, the players?
The advice that I have for the players, always stay healthy. Treat it like it's a normal game because I don't want you to, have your heart racing and, you fall out, you get too nervous, and you play bad. I want you to treat it like it's a normal regular season game. All you want to do is win, and I want you to stay healthy for the entire game and utilize your game plans.
What was Jeremiah? We'll be right back.
Very smart. Thanks for watching, people.